Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. You still able to do that filming today?
Yeah, I'll be over there in about 20 minutes.
Awesome. Okay, I already started.
Are you using my camera?
No?
Buddy, I told you not to use that thing anymore.
Since a young age, I have been an entrepreneur. Whether it's mowing lawns for people or developing a snow shoveling company where somehow I persuade my sisters and my father to do most of the work where I go and get all of the contracts. Coming to when I was about 19 years old, I got the idea for an invention, and this invention is the world's first thermal vibration foam roller. I knew I needed to learn how to successfully market this product in the new day and age. I started to take matters in my own hands, and I went on and I looked for courses on online marketing since I knew I needed to know how to successfully sell this product. From there, I invested into multiple courses ranging from Facebook ads to building agencies, sales systems, Instagram growth, email marketing. I have spent a lot of money on these courses. Next thing I knew I needed was a mentor. If you find someone in your industry who has done what you have done, they'll be able to kind of pave the path for you, show you the roadmap that they took, and show you just the mistakes that they made so you don't make those mistakes yourself. Look at those dapper gentlemen. Yes, since 19 years old, I have invested my money into products and courses and mentors. So to answer your question, no, I have not had a vacation in a very long time, and honestly, I wouldn't change it for anything else. So this online marketing thing, that we'll call it, is not something that I just do on the weekends. This is something that I live and breathe every single day, and something that I truly love. I've been an athlete since a very young age. Unfortunately, I got injured and had to walk away from my sport. This is what led me to the idea of the invention for the world's first thermal vibration foam roller and forced me to find a new sport, which, ta-da, business. Since then, I have the pleasure of working with large brands such as West Edmonton Mall, Panda Hut Express, and Apollo. There's nothing I honestly enjoy more than helping these business owners, working with them, running these campaigns and developing their social media strategy and seeing their faces when I come back with the results that we get. It's beautiful. And without further ado, here's a little taste. Okay, you guys, so this is kind of the system here that I developed for the product that you guys have seen in the video. And so we want to kind of plan out everything before we get into the execution. That way we can really optimize and scale when we have the data. So actually outlining our Facebook ads, the content calendar, the PR strategy, our news and email ad strategy, as well as doing the industry research. We just want to be seeing what is working for your competitors, what's getting really good engagement and leads for them. So we use that through various tools such as like SEMrush and a couple other Google Chrome extensions that I can show you guys later. We can really see what your competitors are doing. Next, we want to set up your email marketing, and so over here for like a restaurant or for a local business, you want to have different email campaigns for people who have purchased, for people who have came in, especially for you guys, for people who have ordered skip the dishes or have booked a table. Those are kind of warm to like hot leads. We want to engage with those people differently rather than people just kind of signing up to your newsletter or just purchasing something when they come in. There's different ways that businesses store their emails, so depending on how you guys store them, what we want to do is tailor the message to those individuals, sequence and segment the campaign, so whether they opened it or clicked, that way we can really just push people from cold traffic to warm traffic to hot traffic, and we're not just sending the same email to the same people. Over here. Next, we want to schedule out our whole month. So even our first week, our second week, our third week here, we want to set the goals out for all of them. This keeps everyone in the know as well, so we can kind of keep track of where we are, where we're going, and also lets us see if we're meeting our KPIs that we set out for the month. So really what it comes down to is just setting up everything that we want to have. We set up all the planning, set up the KPIs. If we're not meeting them, then we optimize. If we are meeting them, then we scale. So come over to your website. Your guys' website is very quick. It is engaging as well. It has everything kind of on the front page. You guys do have the Facebook pixel installed, which is perfect. you guys do not have your Google Analytics installed or your Google Remarketing tag. So we want to have those installed as well, so you can really kind of just come back and analyze and remarket depending on the data that we have. Google Analytics, it is insane the amount of data that they kind of compile and contain. So we want to be able to kind of go back at that, see what devices people are coming to your website, which locations. You guys have a bunch of different restaurants in different cities. So if one city all of a sudden in the past month it is just going gangbusters, then we want to kind of advertise differently to those individuals. Come over here. So for the Facebook and Instagram campaigns, what we're going to do is, you see it right here, the super system. So coming down here, we want to tailor the message to each demographic. So with your Facebook campaigns, and as you guys know, you can have different ages when you're marketing. So we can have the same content, but we just tailor the message differently to the demographic and age. So we set up our acquisition, which is to cold traffic. We set up our retargeting, so people who have visited our landing pages, social media, email lists, and website. And then our loyalty. So this is people who have purchased, who have came in recently. And so you guys can see we want to tailor these messages differently. That's how people feel special, is when you really segment them out and individualize the message towards them. It's just more unique and it just gets a better response. So after that, this is how we set up kind of the Facebook campaigns and Instagram campaigns. So you have your different avatars here. So depending on, it will be different ages, different demographics. We have our hooks, and then we want to have different text for the same campaign. And what we do is we run the same campaign for very little money, see which one is working depending on the demographic, cut our losses, and then scale the winners. So we'll come over here. So once we have kind of all that set across your social media, across your funnels, across your websites, we want to have the branding consistent across all mediums and platforms. Consistency is the key. If you forget, you can forget like anything else in regards to branding. You just want to have the consistency across. So when people see your ad, when people see your email campaign or social media post, they can instantly kind of tailor that, okay, that's Canadian Brewhouse. So just like how you guys have over here on your website, these illustrations, so we're going to just continue to use those across all mediums, continue to use the same kind of coloring and tones and imaging, just so when people come to these specific mediums, they instantly make that connection. Next, we want to figure out the story for the month. So in regards to your content, we want to really tailor it and develop it to bring them from kind of like the cold lead to the hot lead. So it's really thinking of like the lifeline of when people first see your content to actually booking a table, coming in and enjoying the restaurant, how we can show them the message and show them a story to really see themselves and picture themselves there. We'll do that through different ways. So for your social media, we want to kind of have like engaging content. So like live polls, quizzes, little mini competitions, video series. So really just being different and just creating content that is unique to your guys' brand. So as you can see here, this is a little video that we did that is extremely loud. And so there's just different content for different industries. And so we'll sit down, we'll really go over what we believe the people will like, what has worked for your competitors. This is where the industry research comes in really, really strong. And then we develop your content calendar. So for the whole 30 days, this is just a 30-day content calendar, but we want to know what we're posting in the morning and the night and just really what we're doing every single day. Because like I said, we want to be able to scale and optimize accordingly. Now, I would love nothing more than to bring my skills to your team at the Canadian Brewhouse and help you guys navigate the online market. I hope you guys see me as a fit candidate, and together, let's bring the Canadian Brewhouse to new heights.